Alright, this is not where I left off at. Let me try to get back
Standing
to
by.
where I was at. Like, holy shit. God damn it. Thought it was God Dog or something. Nope, not God
Yeah?
Dog. How about you? You got it? Arnica. Lower Monastery, nope.
Ready.
Oh, what the fuck? This is where I was at. God damn.
What now?
Shit. Arnica. Plink is Arnica.
Yes?
God damn it. Nope, definitely not that.
Present.
What about you? This is like slightly closer, I guess. Alright, so, alright, here's what the story is. Alright. I'm gonna try to run up the hill here. Yeah, so I was playing for a while, and I was explaining what the hell's going on. I don't know why Bella's fucking way down here. I don't have enough money to pay for anything cool. I could buy some bracers that, you know, would be alright, but damn, this sucks. I was playing for about 45 fucking minutes at least. And I was like, alright. I was telling this story. I was trying to get around to telling this fucking story about today. What happened to me today. So, I guess I'm gonna have to tell the story again. I don't have a...
Ready.
Yeah, let me look at this. Okay. So, the story goes that today there was a yard sale I wanted to go to, and I wanted to buy this cowbell. I bought a cowbell there yesterday, and I gave it to somebody. And that wasn't the person I was going to give the cowbell to.
I think I kicked it, feeling a lot better.
So yeah, the lady was like, "Oh, yeah, you got a cowbell." So I was like, "Okay, I'll give you this cowbell." I meant to give it to somebody else, but at this yard sale, they had 2 cowbells, and I decided to only buy one of them. And so I went back today. I bought the other cowbell.
Hey, listen, guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This fucking guy. I mean, what the hell is this bridge anyway? So anyway, I guess I'll just sit here and tell the fucking story. God damn. Anyway, so yeah, I went back to this garage sale, and I bought this other cowbell. And on the way over to the garage sale I was going back to today, so I said estate sale. So I went past it and I was like, fuck that. And then later on I was like, fuck it. I'll go back to this estate sale. Let's see what they got going on over there, because, you know, sometimes the estate sales are good. Last one I went to sucked. But I went to this estate sale today. Oh man, it tastes good. That is top tier. Anyway, let me finish telling the story. So I went to this
What an extraordinary adventure.
I went to this estate sale today. I wasn't expecting much. And when I went into the place, it seemed like everything was so expensive. They wanted $1,500 for like this. It was like a Liberty Bell kind of thing sitting out front of the place. It's like a big bell, and they wanted $1,500 for this rusty old bell. It seemed like everything costed
Look over here.
so much.
It's ferocious.
Everything costed
This is a
lot.
one-man job.
They wanted a lot, all right, for like everything. There was stuff that was like, this is not for sale. It's like, okay, whatever.
Taken care of.
They were like, hey, you know, this ain't for sale. Posters, not posters, but paintings on the wall. Like one was a lion that said, this is not for sale. They had like cowboy hats, and they had like a vice from the 50s. You ever seen a vice? It was like a heavy fucking duty old ass
My world
vice.
has become black.
Likewise, I'm sure. Whoopee for me.
They wanted $150 for this old ass vice. Heavy duty motherfucker, but I thought it was overpriced.
Very
for
well.
Sure. I mean, you pay for it being an antique, I guess, really. But then they had like a actual anvil. This anvil probably weighed over 100 pounds. It was huge. It probably weighed about. They wanted $100 for it, and it was probably $1 a pound. This fucking thing was huge. And who knows how old this anvil was. There weren't like a lot of fucking tools in this garage. So I don't know why they had an anvil.
My illness is extinguished.
There were
Yes,
no
that's much better.
There were no like blacksmith's hammers or anything like that.
Understood.
So I was like, I'm not gonna buy that shit. And then I was walking around this estate sale. So some rich person's house. We got all this cool looking stuff there. Come on, can we?
That's better.
Alright, well. Can you shoot the things from here? So they
Great
got
fortune for my victory.
they got buck knives, like almost a foot long, $100 big fancy knives. They had like a
Back to normal
this
again.
estate sale that I went to. It was just something else. They had like a walk-in closet downstairs. It's just guns and ammo. And I was like, are you kidding? I can just. It was all sorted out, like all these different types of ammo, and there's like guns and boxes or gun cases and stuff. And so I was walking around the house. They had a bunch of cowboy hats upstairs, and I was like, alright, I don't need any of that shit.
Ordinary expert.
So I walked downstairs where the room adjacent to where the gun closet
I
was.
think I kicked it. Feeling a lot better.
Understood.
I was like, okay, well, let's see what's I don't know where the other thing is. Anyway,
Exterminate. Good.
on top of the fucking shelves down there, they had a bunch of fucking shelving. They had records, they had 45s.
I feel much better.
They had books. And I was like, alright. They had all this, you know, old school stuff. Really old school. And I noticed that a couple places that I had been, like multiple areas in this house, that, you know, they're selling all this stuff. Like multiple areas in the house had like empty, old
I
ass,
see some sort of beast.
old ass, just empty bottles, like stuff from like the 50s. And I was like, all right, some of these are pretty cool, but I don't really need vintage empty bottles. And
I'm ready for these guys.
roustabouts. So yeah, I was downstairs just kind of looking around, and I was like, oh, this bottle has liquid in it.
Taken care of.
And it said on it 1971 orange wine.
Very well.
And it said it was 4.5%. And I was like, huh. It had like an actual cork. It looked very old. There was like so much dust on this thing. It didn't have a price on it. And next to it, it had another bottle that was,
I'm on it.
next to it was a bottle that was, it had a metal cap, but it looked like, you know, I shook it around and I didn't see any sediments floating around in it, so I was like, maybe I'll get that too. So the wine bottle was a 375 milliliter wine bottle. Okay, let's...
Out of range.
Ah, scheisse.
Understood.
Sure.
Alright, let's get this set up and then I'll continue the story, I guess.
Very well.
So yeah, I was walking around this estate sale. They had like some really cool
Some
stuff.
motorbus.
They had a
Calo
Victrola.
Quanto Schmull.
There's like
Lando
Victrola. $1,200.
Candace!
The firm price. They would not come down on the price of that Victrola, which is fine nowadays. But I wasn't interested in the Victrola. But I went downstairs and I saw they had a bunch of records. They had regular records. They had 45s down there. and they had that a bunch of guns. Uh-oh, here we go. Hello. Modais, and they're not even strong at all. Let's...
Taken care of.
How about this? Anyway. So, I bought this, this bottle. It says... Let me read it. I can't hardly read right now because I'm kind of drunk. It says orange wine. It says like 4.5%. It says it was bottled in 1971. And it says it's good in like February. Like I guess they knew how long it took to ferment because it says February. I don't know how many months it was actually fermenting.
Exterminate.
But it has like a date in February. I can't read it. It says February 20 something. I can't read it. I'm pretty drunk. But I've been drinking this stuff. So it says 4.5%.
Destroy.
Alright, so then I also bought this other bottle. It looked like just a bottle of beer with no label, no markings of any kind on it. And I bought it, and
Exterminate.
since the inside of the metal cap was rusted, I took a couple of sips, and I didn't want to drink too much. So, I poured it all out in the backyard. I don't know what it was.
Bad news dead ahead.
It may have been... Oh, God. Was ants. Okay, well, I don't really like how this is working out for me.
Taken care of.
I'm trying to tell this story, but, you know, I keep getting interrupted.
I'm on it.
That seems like
I'm on it.
overkill for what we're fighting.
Very well.
Okay, hopefully you hit that.
Understood.
Okay, so anyway, back to the story.
Sure.
I was like, yeah, I want to buy these bottles of stuff. I don't even know what they are. Like the one of them, it says orange wine, 4.5%, 1971.
Very well.
Like, okay, that's fine. I don't know how much they're going to charge me for, because everything I bought at this, everything that they had prices on seemed like a lot at this estate sale. It's like they had this old Vice and they wanted $150 for it. And they had this old fucking grinder wheel thing, and that was actually cheap. They only wanted $50 for it. And I was like, well, they're gonna want $100 for this 1971 wine. It's like the label on it was all handwritten. I was like, they're gonna want way too much for this stuff. So I was kind of standing in line, and this dude that I was behind, he got like some buck knives and shit, and he spent like $175
Bandor Ka.
buying all the shit he wanted.
Nuli Segunda.
And it took a little while.
I'm afraid it's not possible.
And so what happened was, it was a mother and daughter, I found out as I was standing there, that were operating the cash register. They had like a whole ass cash register at this
Very well.
estate sale. I don't know if they were involved with like whoever died or whatever is the reason that they were selling this stuff, but they are not hostile.
I'm on it.
What? Hello. Hi, how we doing?
Understood.
They're running away? What the fuck? Y'all are running away. That's pretty weird. Okay. Yeah, just fucking shit. So anyway, I go in there and I'm like, they got this 1971, it says orange wine. I've never heard of a wine made out of orange.
Oh!
This wine is like made out of oranges or something. And it's from Albuquerque, where they would be growing some oranges, you know?
Exterminate.
It's from 1971. It's got like a real cork. And it's a 375 milliliter bottle. I was like, okay, well, I'll try it. Let's get away from those things. Hello. Fucking more ants.
Look over here. It's ferocious.
I bet we don't have. Yep. We got just enough
Taken
to do
care
like
of.
one turn. This is fine.
Sure.
Understood.
Bullshit there. How about fireball? Right here.
Very well.
Get rid of that shit. How about nuclear blast?
Very well.
So yeah, I go to this fucking place. Oh shit, how about this?
Taken care of.
Yeah, I go to this place and they got a lot of bullshit. They got like a room downstairs. It's just shotguns and fucking ammo. they had slugs down there. Like they were making their own fucking big ass fucking shells. I don't know. Big ass pieces of lead. They must have been making their own goddamn ammo. But anyway, they had that crap for sale. And I said hell with it.
Understood.
Uh-oh. I probably should have just went ahead and did
Our
the
foe
shit.
lurks beyond.
Yeah. So I bought these 2 bottles. One of them says orange
Exterminate.
wine, 4.5%. Let me take a sip of it right
Nuli secunda, nuli secundus.
Oh man, that is so good. I have been just enjoying this whole fucking bottle. Like all night. I don't think it's like fucking 20% or anything. I don't think it's like a really ridiculous amount of alcohol in it, but I can taste it, and I think it's more than 4.5% like the label said. This is fucking the most delicious fucking one of the top 10 drinks I've ever had. I can't believe that. You know what? The craziest thing, I got up behind the dude and he was like, paid $175 for it. He bought a bunch of fucking knives and shit. He was buying all this shit. And then I'm standing there holding like these couple of fucking bottles. Like, you know, one of them looked like just a beer bottle with no label on it. And then the other one was like a half wine bottle from 1971. And so I'm just standing there for about 10 minutes. And you know, eventually I get to pay for my stuff. Because that guy, like, I don't think, maybe 5 minutes I was behind him. So, like, finally I get to pay for my stuff. But these 2 bottles of things that I bought, no price on them. A lot of the things in this house, the estate sale stuff had been like, it had like little stickers on it. It'd be like $10, $20, $150, whatever. But these, they didn't have prices on everything. And so, yeah, these bottles, they probably got overlooked. They didn't know how much to charge for these things. They probably didn't expect anyone to want to buy these things because there were lots of old ass empty bottles, like collectors, fucking bottles from the 1940s they were empty. You know, if they had fluid in them and they were unopened, maybe they would be worth something, but a Pepsi bottle from the 1940s.
Just relax and enjoy the scenery.
It's not really worth them even putting a...
What?
Nobody's
I
going to
wasn't
want that,
listening.
so... I saw this bottle. It said 1971 orange wine. And then next to it was this other bottle that looked like just a... Imagine like a beer bottle with no label on it. Dust all over it. And I kind of picked it up and looked at it, and there wasn't a bunch of sediments floating around in it. So I was like, okay, that might be okay. So I carry these 2 bottles up there to the upstairs because this stuff was down in the basement. So I carry him up to the main floor where they got all the cash register and everything. And the young girl is sitting there with her mom. She's running the register. Mom is just kind of like looking at shit. And I was like, how much is this? By the time I finally get up there to pay for the stuff, the other guy, he pays for all his stuff, and of course they spend plenty of time making sure he gets what he wants, bags, and he's got a bunch of buck knives, like fucking 9-inch long fucking knives and shit that I don't know how much he spent on it. Well, I know I spent $176, but I was like, how much are these? And then, so the young girl don't know how much to charge for him. You know, they don't have prices on them, so her mom is like talking to some lady for like a couple of minutes. And the young girl is just kind of like holding them, like she wants to find out how much to charge for them. And the mom is like, is he gonna drink them? And they ended up charging me $5 for these 2 bottles. The one of them, like, the one with the metal cap, it tasted alright. I mean, honestly, I think it tasted okay. I probably would have been okay drinking the whole thing. And I don't know how much alcohol it had in it, but it didn't really have a lot of flavor. It was more clear than this orange wine that I got. And the orange wine, it had, like I said, just the original kind of like a real cork, not like a glued together kind of thing. This is from the early 70s. Somebody made orange wine out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it sat in that bottle until I just opened it today. And it was such a son of a bitch to open that fucking bottle. Like I have never had that much difficulty opening. It's like I worked as a waiter, and I never had that much trouble opening a wine bottle. Like, it just disintegrated. The cork did. Just like, I very carefully drilled the corkscrew down into it and tried to slowly pull it up out, and it's just fucking, that cork didn't move. I had to take my knife and kind of cut around the outside of it, and then I very, very slowly was able to like pull it up like a little bit at a time. I had to really try. I had to try so hard. And it only would go so far. But in the end, it didn't matter, because there's still pieces of cork in this fucking shit. And
By the 7 hells, do something.
I will tell you one thing right now. This wine tastes like, this is a orange wine, right? And it's supposed to be 4.5%. I swear it's like at least 6%. Like, let me take another sip. Oh man. It is so thick. Like, it's almost syrupy. Like, just a little sip, and I have that flavor just on my lips. It's delicious. This is like one of the best drinks I've ever had. Like, if I ever wanted to drink, hang on, let me make
Ready.
sure that but I'm not gonna get surprised by whatever. This is one of the top 10 drinks I think ever. I want to keep drinking it, but I need to savor this flavor. I'm never going to get to taste this again. I have to appreciate it, and I'm also disappointed that it's the only time I'll ever get to drink it. It tastes like, alright, the best way I could describe the flavor of this 54-year-old orange wine. Alright, it just kind of coats my lips, like with just the
I remember this one
orange
time
flavor.
I went into the bank in Arnica.
Bet I could take out all of you.
The best way I could describe it would be that if you took orange juice and you made like a syrup out of the orange juice, and it had like a little bit of alcohol in it. Like if it was slightly fermented, I mean, I wish I could recreate this. I'm gonna have to try. It's very good. Like, I'm not gonna say it's the best thing I ever drank, but it's really unique. Like, I don't know if I can replicate this exact taste, but I've got like maybe 1 cup left of it, and it says serve chilled, but I don't know. I don't want to put ice in it to water it down, and I kind of don't want to just like put it in the fridge and drink it tomorrow because I don't know. But this is, I would consider this to be one of the top 10 things I've ever drank. Like as far as flavor and I mean, I didn't spend a lot of money on it, so it was $5 for these 2 drinks, and I will just say that this cost me $5 because the other things sucked, and I was afraid to drink that. Even it tasted good. Just I think that wine is supposed to be stored like on its side, and you're supposed to like rotate it every 3 to 6 months. You're supposed to rotate it like a quarter of a turn or half turn or something. This wine did not have any sediment in it, and it's made out of orange, so it's a little bit different than like a regular wine. But this stuff is just it's so flavorful and delicious. I really made a huge mess when I got this cork out of there. Like, I got pieces of cork all over the place. 50-year-old piece of cork. I mean, I that cork did not want to come out. I had such a hard time getting that cork out without like tearing it all to pieces. Like I managed to not get very much cork in the wine itself. Like I got the bottom part of the cork, like it all stayed. I got a few little pieces in there, but most of the bottom of the cork, it kind of like I was able to really had to be careful with it, but I got the cork out. This is one of the best things I've ever drank. I mean, I don't feel like I'm overrating it because I didn't spend a lot of money on this. I was just like, I put it in the fridge. It said serve chilled. It said it's supposed to be like a dessert wine. And yeah, this is, I would absolutely drink this with, if I had some kind of like a, this would be really good if I had like a berry or fruit flavored dessert. If I could take a few sips of this, like, that would really pair well with it, I think. But it's very, very sweet. This is extremely sweet, syrupy. It's so good. I feel like I should keep recording until I finish drinking this, but it's probably, it said 4.5%, but I think it's more like 6%. I can kind of taste some alcohol.
I actually look forward to these quiet times.
Who knows
Yeah.
what tales may be woven from the tapestry of our adventures?
That has got to be more than, it's tart. I will say that it's tart and it's also sweet. Like, it's got the acidity of citrus, but it's also a lot of sugar. This is this is the only time that I'll ever be able to review this, because I really wanted to make like a video of me opening it and drinking it, but I swear it took me like 10 minutes to actually get this open so that I could pour it into a glass. I had to go find like a clear glass because I wanted to see what it is. It looks just like a red, like as far as beers, like a red, like an Oktoberfest kind of a beer. It looks almost that color. It's a very dark orange color. It doesn't look red. It's just such a dark orange color. Man, this tastes so good. I can only keep taking little sips of it because I don't want to waste it. I don't want to guzzle it down, you know. It's one of the best things I've ever drank. So I'm so disappointed that I won't ever get to drink this again. Anyway, I've enjoyed playing this game for a little while. I know I've spent more than half of this video probably talking about this amazing wine. I've never drank something this old. It's 54 years old, according to. I've still got the bottle. It says 1971. February. I can't read that. It said. Okay. So what happened? It says 1971. So they made the wine in 1971. It doesn't say what day, but it says bottled something February 1972. So that means that
Ah, silence. Words cannot express the poignant power of quiet reflection.
So that means it took that long to ferment.
I actually look forward to these quiet times.
That's what I'm gathering from the information on that bottle. Is they created it in 1971. They took some oranges and did whatever. They didn't say what day they did it, but they did say what day they bottled it, which means that it's been in that bottle since 1972. The very beginning of February. So 23 and a half years it's been in that bottle, and it is every bit as delicious as they intended it to be. It is very sugary. I will say it's extremely sugary. If you have diabetes, don't drink this orange wine from 1972, 71 or whatever. Man, it's so good. I lick my lips and I can still taste it even more. It's like, I wish I could save this for another day. And I probably could, but if I were to save this for the next day, I feel like I would be missing out on something. Like, it would be just diminished. But this is amazing. Normally, I would be like, oh man, I need to drink that. Like if I drank some Chianti or something, or some, I like Chiantis. I typically drink Chianti or Merlot. Is certain types of Merlot. Usually I like the sweeter ones, like a Pinot Noir. Chianti and Pinot Noir. I don't really like Cabernet Sauvignon as much anymore. And there are only certain white wines that I will drink. There's a very limited list of white wines that I would ever drink. But usually, like the slightly sweeter red wines would be what I would want. Like a Pinot Noir is okay, and Merlot was like, eh. But I'm definitely not gonna drink something like those sweet reds. I'm not gonna drink a sweet red. But Cabernet Sauvignon, I was a big fan of those back in the day, and they just this is too dry, in my opinion. So like Merlot is still kind of too dry. But this, I know I probably should end the video, but I am still drinking this 54-year-old wine, and I feel like that's part of the video. So let me go walk around the building or something. You know, I'm fucking drunk as hell. I'll walk around the building. Yeah, we walked around something. Doodly-doo. Please don't attack me, whatever.
Like the jackal, the enemy slinks upon us. Fortune will see us crush this enemy.
Taken care of.
Whoops, I made a jump there. How about this? Yeah, shoot their own guys. Gunner.
Sure.
Understood.
Fireball.
Very well.
This.
Very well.
How about this?
Taken care of.
I will have to say, right now, this is some of the best freaking wine I've ever drank.
I'm on it.
And I ain't like some frou-frou goddamn. Yeah, this is some good shit.
Exterminate.
This actually tastes
Tamago.
good. I got a couple of sips left. Have you ever had like a sip of something and then you can still taste it in
Exterminate.
your lips? Like, you lick your lips and you're like, oh man, it still tastes so good. Just that little bit of
Destroy.
that's what this wine is like. This is every bit of aftertaste is like good. Like this wine is so good. I can't believe it.
Destroy.
I would have imagined that this would taste bad. Like I was just paralyzed.
Exterminate.
I would have imagined that this would taste terrible. Like I've got hiccups. I would have imagined that this would be like the worst. I bought this shit and I was like 1971. I can't believe that I drank something from 50 years ago and it was good. Not only just good. It's like some of the best drink thing that I've ever drank. Like high quality, like such a high quality, in my opinion, that you can't go buy it. Like I did. I mean, I went and bought it today, but like you can't just like go get something that tastes this good. It's like, it tastes like, I swear, it tastes like if you went and got some orange.
I think I kicked it, feeling a lot better.
If you got some orange juice and you distilled it down into like just some syrup. And
I remember this one time I went into the bank in Arnica.
yeah, I remember this one time I fucking went to the goddamn estate sale. Oh, shit, you got
To
the
remain
hiccups.
too long in one place is to invite the
Can y'all
serpent
shut
into our
the
midst.
fuck up. Anyway. Are they gonna be quiet? This was probably like one of my favorite days of my life, I think, because I can't believe that I went to that estate sale and I thought it looked like I thought they were gonna try to charge me like $30 or $50 for this bottle of this old ass wine, like from so old, 1971. And if they
there's plenty of buried treasure on Dominus. I ought to know. I buried half of...
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, if they would have asked $30 for that thing, I wouldn't have bought it. I can't believe they only charged me $5 for both of those things. The one was completely worthless in my opinion because it had rust on the inside of the cap. Just a little, tiny little bit. It wasn't even bad. Like the plastic, like if you've ever seen like a cap and looked at the inside, there's like a little plastic ring. That plastic ring, there was no...
Ah, silence. Words cannot express the poignant power of quiet reflection.
There was no, like, error? I don't know what the word is. But to find such a diamond in the rough, and for them to charge me $5 for those two things, I mean, I poured the one out. I probably could have drank it, but I was worried about like botulism. This has been like one of the best days of my life, so because this is such a good wine. Like this is so good. It's 54 years old. It's quite a bit older.
Bet I
than
could
me.
take out all of you.
Just relax and enjoy the scenery.
Very, very sugary. I can feel myself getting I'm getting all that sugar. It tastes so good. Wow. I wish I could like bottle this flavor because this is so unique. It's very sugary. It is very, very sugary, and there's an alcohol flavor to it. Like I think it's more than 4.5%, like it says on the label. But oh my God, I got 2 more sips. I think this is one of the best things I've ever drank. I would say top 10%. Like, no question. It was probably top 10 of all time. I've drank a lot of things. I drank that other stuff that I bought today, and it was good. I would say that was top 10%, but just because I couldn't trust the rusted cap, I didn't want to drink any more of it, so I took a couple of sips. But I've been sitting like here forever. I feel bad for not doing anything for a long time. Let me go out here and see if there's anything to kill. I've got like one more sip. Puts me way out there. Well, shice.
Yeah?
Ready.
Something right here. Alright, well it's in there, and I don't feel like going in there. Alright. Yeah. I am pretty goddamn drunk. I've been drinking this orange wine all night. Goes the last little drink of it. I wish I had recorded me opening and drinking this, but this is some legendary 54-year-old wine that I'm drinking. I've never heard of orange wine before, but god damn, it's good. Oh my god. That is so good. I wish I could drink some more of that, but I'm just gonna have to settle for the memories. Still taste it. It was so good. I never thought that wine that was that old would be any good. That was really good. I can't believe they practically gave it to me. $5 for that and the other. That was so good. I can still taste it, like the aftertaste is lingering, and I'm very appreciative of that aftertaste.